Then Blasters squad na Babontin. Blasters squad na Babontin. Yes, we to me they are too so my yes, Blasters squad no Ababontin. Ultimately there's been a few changes from the 7th and the 8th game, yeah boy, yeah. Lawrence Atizigi, St. Gallen, Benjamin Asare, Accra House of Folk, Joseph Anang, St. Patrick Athletic, Alidu Seidu, Stade Rennes after a long year injury, he has returned to the team. Gideon Mensah, Mohamed Salisu, Jerome Opoku, Kojo Pepra upon or OJC Nice. I think I wrote an article and included him. Or Neko Sisibo. There is one player or a Salzburg or a striker, so I'm hoping that you also get a call up. Now I have two. Yeah, I have two. Yes, I have two players. I made sure article. Now I only selected 3 players, hoping to see them. Caleb Irenchi, Jonas Ajete, Ebenezer Anan, Alexander Jiku, Elisha Usu, Thomas Partey, Kwesi Sipo, Prince Owusu Midiama, and Mohamed Kudus. Our midfield is still light. Our midfield, central midfield is still light. We need a central midfielder. Osha Prince Owusu no born or bona. Yes, I have less skillful players. Number 10 for no more drop it deep nibi. Uyi Elisha, and Kwesi Sibo, and a party 3 a year central midfielders is not good enough. Abdul Fattah Issahaku, Joseph Pinto, Christopher Bonsuban, Kamaldeen Sulemana, Jordan Ayew, Inaki Williams, and Antoine Semenyo. I don't know why Brandon Asante Oma stop calling him, because now Lampard and Yajidi Wonimu are all but week in week out. So I don't know why Inaki Williams no opportunity to play for the Blasters all the time, but on producer share. But we continue to call him. Meanwhile, even at the club level, he's doing well than Inaki Williams.
I think with the squad now, there's just 2 players now. Omenya Omo David collab. That is Midiama Prince Owusu. If somebody you've been following the Ghana Premier League for some time now, like me, you know, say Saboy no nimbo on the ball. Unyati Prince Owusu him say a left-footed central midfielder. He can play as a number 10. He can also play as a number 8. He is that ball carrier now. You see, the last time I call up in the Bayern, your Babeka said, your Black Stars minimum. I can't say ideally, all the midfielders are Coach Otto Addo from. These are players are naturally DMs. Thomas Partey a DM from the club for the boss a DM. Elisha Owusu, now Kwesi Sibo is a DM, and all these players. But then if you look at our midfielders, I think Prince Owusu, probably if there is a need, we will need somebody. I'll bet me I that transition in their Maya. We should give him the benefit of the doubt name and that. Sunday Benjamin Asare. He's a local player playing in the Black Stars, making saves day in day out. So if Otto Addo, Fattah Dauda, and just John Pintamo, they've done their necessary scouting now. Marco Kofabo and the Basco, and I think that when the time is needed for him to play, he will be obeyed that transition in their Maya. They'll give him my boy and a chance. I'm also about be displaying talent. To me, I've watched him several times, and he's somebody that so no so can create Fattah. Then say pressure. Kwakofano na pack kesiye. Big spectators and Sanya Mana. I believe that he's a player that, so the little, if he can replicate, especially 60 to 70, 80% what he has been given to Mediama social media, media team, they've always been posting the videos. On your bona, he's very silky and very difficult to beat Majibo and so he's a player that I'm very happy. Or my friend, as somebody who have been following the Ghana Premier League for some time now. I think that a bad thing so could run into the team in prayer, but we saw what we did to Benjamin Asare. If time in the Bani man a chance, if he delivers, I think that will be a very good. But the profile, no, he's coming to Obabe something different to what Elisha Wusu Pate any Kwesi Bobo Edu offer. In fact, that number 10 role, no say he could do something here, another method bit my boss out role. He can play that role for us. Also that vision, that technique now, obey me that boss out role. And Kojo prepare upon I've been doing the Ghanaian players abroad reports rap for some time now, and he's a player that always be an I am me feature. Your ball needs, although needs Enya have a very good season. But if you look at defenders now, our central defenders now, Jerome Opoku, and of Jonas Ajete, and of Alexander Jiku, and I think that but I think Mohamed Salisu. So he's also a player that you're about integrating into your team. No, but the Eddie can't about Salisu fitness and he started for
Monaco.
Okay.
Salisu started.
So he started against.
Yes, he started against Manchester City. That was the first ever start. The second start this season. He started season in about one game or game. No, anytime be our bench. Sometimes come off and come match squad. No, so it was very important for him to play against Manchester City at the eve of say coach. No, at the squad no air. So Jerome Opoku, Salisu and Alexander Jiku and Jonas Ajete, people are in Prince, about 4 centre backs who have been, popular in the Black Star setup. But with Kojo upon paper, he can also play as a right back wherever in the midfield zone. So another player will be utility in this defensive forward. And I'm very happy for Ali Duseidu. Once we be called ACL no Mobasa na heading. So Ali Duseidu is also back in the team. Although he has Tariq Lamptey, but Ali Duseidu a leader in this team. Ali Duseidu, I think that Ghana Obobo be happen as he's one of the few players among in recent times. Obobo be a Charlie. I could Obobo no buy in a come sene you whom Wakas Mobe some years ago. So Ali Duseidu aba back no. I'm very happy for him so no so aba and Osha Abdul Fattah Issahaku so aba. He started season, on prior over 6 months in the ACL, same injury like Ali Duseidu. He started season, he's been playing day in, day out for Leicester City, and I'm very happy so about. And so after we have Abdul Fattah Issahaku and Joseph Pinto from the Ombo Pretty from the right side. If you look at the left side, and as in Fattah and Christopher Babonsu, and at the right side we have Kamadin Sulemana, Joseph Penton, even Inaki, Antoine Semenyo, who can also play from that side. Now, I'm expecting Coach Otto Addo not to go and play a striker from the flanks. Say Semenyo not be born from the flanks because who says Semenyo at the club side used to or both from the flanks. But that flanks, where does he even operate from? He operates from the right side. And I think Abua Semenyo part this season also a number footed. Indeed, a show team so a right footed. But whenever he's operating from the right, or team the left near there, a both shots show, or both free kicks, or a BB. So to me, coach in a bar, and I'm not dropping Jerry free the Inaki Williams about Jerry free. I can see a call all over say Belgium. He's been scoring goals, but then Sen Odi can Inaki as Inaki hasn't been scoring. I think for so many years, but almost by a decade. This is the season now. Inaki Williams started season very poorly. Onya goals, Onya assist, and for the fact that the team Atletico Bilbao also they are also struggling. So to me, I think that things are going well for all these strikers. Maybe strikers here mobile. We Inaki Williams are on to me enya goals on proper. A season into the season. He's somebody that make a drop his striker be Alfred Thomas Asante. He should be that person. I think that if the player or national team non-performing clubs or performing, we should create that competition. So to me, from goalkeeping to defenders to midfielders in there, I don't have any issue with. But why didn't we call Thomas Asante? Because Coventry team, now so many debates. They've been unbeaten, and anytime you should go. Because medical guys have been doing reports for Ghanaian players, but then always be one should go Krana or by assist. And no commentary game, your boy. He was influential in the game. So we have to look at how sometimes we senior players said them Krana Inaki inclusion in this squad no. Or Beba probably say Jordan and Freeman no ball striking with, but I don't want I say friend Inaki Williams about Abraya sharp and explosive wingers or my good threats than Inaki Neabo Inaki from the flanks. So Joseph Pinto recently illegal as your game on Kansas City boy in the US. But she had 3 goals in the first half. So probably as that winger, Obitima say, Kamadin Sulemana, the last 3 games for Atlanta. What 2 goals? Fattah Issahaku, or show goals no yeah assist same as Christopher Bambo so Saudi League mu no also airborne near man so apart in Jordan are you goals in the end time but also a critical chances for Leicester City players and especially in that qualifiers here boy he's the best one of the players that only in goals and he's the captain that Oba you need in leadership and any all this I mean any staffs in at the squad but to me I believe that Inaki Williams, we should have no sense Kayman resting. Ebia we who say wa break. Kayman resting and at least we should call maybe to Asante Mona or more goals or more form and even Anase be a Jerry one of these two players and Kaya Freba come but then I think that is a very good squad overall. It's a very good squad and I think that even if say Comoros or Central African Republic, I'm expecting any of these players on best start, you know. I mean, they can deliver. So aside from the debutant, which is Kojo Upon Prepra and a Prince also of Mediama Sporting Club, I think say all these players they are notable with coach, tactical Otto Addo, information will be and so we are hoping say things will go in. But listen to Sa call up here afraid no. Man more variety. If he wants to play that three back system, I can say we play better and Otto Addo whenever we are playing three back.
Yeah, because of Peprano he plays in a three back system. Nice. Spartak
Salisu a boy three back system Monaco.
Spartak Prague played three back. Even Jiku Fenerbahce, he was playing a three back.
And even Jiku Krani days at Strasbourg. He was no good DM. I remember the first the first game as a DM. So to me, we can play as a three back system, but whenever we are surging forward, you better tell me Jiku stepping in just to give us more numbers in midfield. Then I'm phone say, oh, we try to three back in a Ruben Amorim, then we don't have men in the middle.
Okay.
And if you're playing three back, open more men in the middle. Whoever is in the middle of the center back can push. Indeed, the defenders have to know when to push and when not to, when to stay back. So no matter keep you on my line. To me, I'm expecting a very good debut game for Kwadwo Pepra and Prince also of Mediama. If Omunyo Musade man, I think the Central African Republic and Comoros no. Ghana for your qualification to the World Cup right now. Match ticket.